without a body, you can't touch boob.
Hello and welcome to Digimon Drum and Gaze. This is the podcast where we're all summoning big blue energy shields to ward off the demons. I'm Emory. My pronouns are they, she, he.
I forgot to think of a bit, but I'm Quatre, and I know of Digimon. My pronouns are they, he, she.
Yo, I'm Izzy. My pronouns are whatever you want to use. And I am a fan of energy shields, whether they be blue or other colored.
Remember when all cartoons had a woman who would do an energy shield?
No.
Not especially.
Wow, really? At some point I was watching Ben 10 and I was like, another woman doing energy shields? Revolutionary.
I've never seen Ben 10, so I don't know.
Is this one of...
All I know is that Steven Universe is the energy shield guy in that show, and he has a bunch of feminine-coded powers, so...
Yeah.
Let's go.
Is it because that is the most supporting thing? Because it's like women must be the healers, or is it because the Invisible Woman?
Oh.
I think it's both.
I thought it was because of the support.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the former, but I wonder how much is the latter.
Unintentional.
You know what? Ruki does become the energy shield girl with Taomon and Sakuyamon.
Starting off the episode.
No, that's character development, though.
No.
It's stereotypical girl behavior, but also it means that she's care for her friends, which is good. We don't like the stereotype of it, but we do like the Rika becoming the MVP simply for the fact that everyone would be dead 100 times without her of it.
It still has the stink.
Yeah, sorry, I derailed it.
We're not talking about Digimon right now, we're talking about Digimon. This is Beatbreak.
This is Drum and Gaze.
This is Drum and Gaze. This isn't Digimon Gamers. What are we doing? I don't have my notes up. I'm silly today. Folks, I did my taxes, and my brain feels kind of over for the moment, but we'll see. We'll see if I remember how to use Google Drive on my phone.
I believe in you.
Some shit with granite happens.
Episode 21. So we pick back up right where we left off with Raito getting absolutely stomped in the secret underground fight arena. Azdarmon just gets got, and Raito loses, and fight is over. And everyone in the crowd disappears except Kaneda, who is there, just chilling out there with Gokumon. And then Glowing Dawn shows up to bust Tomoro out of the fighting ring, because apparently Hitomi tipped them off about that. I think that's what Reina said, if I'm remembering that right.
She saw him get got, so yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have a bunch of homies willing to bust you out of a criminal fighting ring.
Yes.
And then we see Granite standing on the edge of the cliff, and then Linkin Park voice takes one step closer to the edge.
Oh, Granite would love Linkin Park.
He would. Oh my god. Yeah, does Does Team 7 ever, just chill out and listen to, like, classic rock?
It would fix them, I think. It would make them better.
Oldies from the aughts.
I can just imagine, I always forget if is it Kaito or Naito? It's Kaito, right? Yeah. I think he would love Evanescence.
I think so. That tracks.
It has the dramatic flair that he clearly craves.
But then he gets called to do the mission. They're like, "Hey, stop trying to kill yourself. You need to wait like 20 minutes to do that. Wait until the end of the episode."
Yeah, only commit suicide when I tell you.
Never kill yourself except when we ask you to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then Team 7 shows up and starts fighting Glowing Dawn. Kyo goes angry dad mode and is like, "Oh, you tried to hurt my family. It's over for you, bitch." And starts fighting Gigasmon. Meanwhile, Hotaruko goes and busts open the cage that Raito is in, and Tomoro and Makoto go off to like look for the people who've been cold-hearted. Yeah, I guess Tomoro is also looking for Raito specifically. But yeah, Wolvermon and Murasamemon are fighting against... why am I having so much trouble with these names? It's because my brain isn't working. Are fighting against Gigasmon and Ludomon. And, yeah, Ludomon, blocks a hit from Murasamemon, and then, Wolvermon then tackles... Sorry, I really can't put my my whole heart into narrating these fight scenes. They just take up so much of the episode.
Yeah, there's a fight. Like there's not much to talk about.
They do be fighting.
Yeah. And then Naito is just basically like, "Okay, Granite, now you can kill yourself." And Granite is like, "Okay, :3face.
Fuck yeah.
So he just starts putting out so much E-pulse that he glows green and Ludomon glows green, and then Gigasmon picks up Ludomon and uses it as a shield to block all of Murasamemon's hits. To the point where Kyo notices what's happening and is like, "Oh, shit, actually stop hitting that shield. I think this is killing a little boy." So Tomoro and Makoto find the basement where a bunch of cold-hearted people are being kept in giant drill-shaped coffins, I guess. And Raito is there just sulking in a high place, like, "I did this. These are all the bounties that went missing and got sent to this Coliseum, and I put them here." Nice dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be normal about it.
He did do that, though. Like, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
No.
He's overstating his importance in the whole thing, but he's not wrong.
He's a terrible person, but...
I'm sure he's got some growth potential.
I hope not.
I hope he's... You know what? You know me. I love it when a character stays shitty. I hope whatever lessons he draws from this, they're wrong.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't learn anything.
Oh no, I just hope he learns wrong things.
That works too. That's also good.
Unless he learns that the establishment is always wrong and we should rebel against people telling us what to do. I do think that would be a cool lesson for him to learn.
That would be cool. So we get a flashback to Granite, little baby Granite, even babier than he is now. just surrounded by a bunch of dead bodies, and this is where Naito shows up, is like, hey, are you the bounty who killed all my troops? And Granite is just like, please let me die. And Naito is like, okay, I will find a good place for you to die. In return, you have to be my little war crimes buddy and do war crimes. And Granite is like, okay, Three-Face.
It is the face he makes. Oh, Granite would love emojis.
And Granite is like, Stella will forgive me, I guess, for surviving if I find the right place to die. Like,
it is quite the leap.
It's yeah. Stella will love
acrobatics.
Stella will love it if I die doing more war crimes. This is what would make her happy.
Kid's fucked up.
Gotta die doing the thing that Stella loved so much. War.
This is odd.
It's such a beautiful leap. The anime tries to pretend that it's a normal conclusion to draw, but it cannot convince me that it was that Granite thought like that.
Yeah, like the anime wants Team 7 to be more redeemable than I feel like they've necessarily earned. They're all like in bad situations. They're certainly like being coerced into this. But also
they didn't do these things though.
I mean,
they still do
willingly.
Things.
No one held a gun to their head to do these things.
They're all being coerced into this, but I think it should maybe have taken a little more to coerce them.
Yeah, we've got one who's very mentally ill and being taken advantage of. We have one who is being blackmailed into it, and then we have one that's just an asshole and loves war crimes.
Yes. Makes sense.
I love how this could. At the beginning, I was like, which is the mentally ill one? Because you could argue all of them, to be honest.
Well, it's Digimon. Everyone's got mental illness in Digimon, it seems.
Yeah. Everyone's brains are fucked.
Especially with how they've established the Digimon come to be. You gotta be mentally ill before you get one.
Yeah, you gotta really be fucked up to break your egg that bad that it makes a Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be having a bad time.
You gotta be having a bad time, and honestly, Team 7 is sort of like they are like when a white person says, I had a minor inconvenience, and so I think racism is okay. That's how I look at how Team 7 is being justified.
Yeah. I don't think they really nailed the landing with Team 7. I'll just put that up front. Maybe it's a little early in the episode for that. I like these individual episodes. Overall, I think, man, it's a bad time to be making a show about war crimes and expecting your characters to be, sympathetic.
The times sure are bad for it.
Yep.
But also, I don't think it ever would have landed because the leaps are just too abrupt.
Yeah.
More time should have gone over it. Like with the original Digimon, that's an entire season that we get used to. I'm so bad at names today. Is it Ken?
Ken, yeah.
His name Ken? Yeah, we get used to him coming to terms with what he's done and trying to be a better person. And I feel like in 2 episodes, I'm supposed to be convinced that the people from Team 7 have had a complete redemption arc.
Yeah. And Ken...
Which they haven't.
Yeah, Ken does a lot more to, like, actually earn it, you know? I mean, yeah, clearly kind of they're all in the midst of, like, you know... Clearly they're sort of, like, in the midst of, like, having revelations about, you know, themselves or whatever, and how, actually it's good to have friends and not do war crimes. But yeah, like, what have they done? Like, what's a thing that, they've done?
Yeah, they have not done the emotional labor of going through that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't done anything to, like, mitigate, like, the consequences of their actions, or, you know, help rebuild the world in a better way.
They've done nothing except say, well, that's a shitty thing that happened to me personally.
And
now I will walk away from it.
And now that this arc is, like, getting near the end, I don't know how much we'll see them again. At the end of episode 22, they just go off and say, okay, we're gonna go back to the Mirror Worlds, look for Raito for a while. Goodbye for now, maybe forever.
I think they're going to be back, and we're only about a third of the way through the show.
Yeah, that's true. It's gotta be more than a third. I thought it was gonna be closer to a 50 episodes.
Oh, I thought it was 60.
I thought it was going to be like 24 and then the break and then
No, but they announced...
I don't remember how
They announced how many episodes the show was going to be before it started. And I thought it was around 60, give or take a few.
I mean, maybe give a few and put it in more character development instead of in 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying it was inevitably going to be bad, the arcs that they're getting. It's just too much.
I don't think that the writers believe that Granite needs a redemption arc. I think the writer's intention is Granite is just another victim.
He did do those things, though.
Granite is the one I'm most willing to forgive. He did do those things, though.
Well, yes. He also apparently murdered the hell out of a bunch of other Tactics members.
Granite has the "Your Honor, I was going through it" defense at his disposal.
Yeah, but this is also a cartoon.
It is a cartoon, but they're really laying it on thick with these. Also, am I supposed to now believe that everyone in Tactics is being coerced into it? Or did they just put the 3 most scarred children that they have in the same
We have
scene?
seen other Tactics people. I think that this is just Naito's special little group of fucked up kids.
I think maybe there's something wrong with Naito that should be addressed.
Tactics Team 7 is honestly, they're just the Digimon version of a Gundam trope of the group of fucked up kids that the enemy has raised up to be fucked up kids.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I love Gundam Wing.
I've had something on my mind that I want to pose to the two of you and get your thoughts. Is this camp? There are so many. There's war crimes. There's child soldiers. There's human trafficking. there is like so much shit going on in a Digimon show. Is it camp? Is it camp that they're doing this? Is it funny? Because it's too much.
I can't immediately say no, and that in its own is putting me out there. What the hell?
The fun.
And I don't think it was intended to be camp. To be clear. To be clear.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think that this is just kind of a tropey arc.
Is this the Suicide Squad?
Like, I do not think that we are taking it in the way that it was intended to be taken.
Probably not.
We are not Japanese teenagers, which I assume is the target audience of this.
Yeah, gotcha. Like, I wouldn't say that they're like the Wing Boys. I would say they're more like your Four or, you know, that sort of character.
Unfortunately, I am not as
I saw the originals.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not as familiar with Gundam.
We could fix that.
Which I feel like is like the main comparison to be made here, with like, you know, Gundam essentially being like child soldiers with this like fantasy element to it. You know, that's the comparison we've drawn before, and that is still like the closest thing I can think of.
Fire Emblem would also work. Tree Houses, that's also child soldiers.
Yeah, it's just every time I see an anime with child soldiers, like, this is kind of how it tends to go.
It is a very established trope at this point.
Yeah. I have seen some of, like, original Gundam, and I feel like that show, from what I've seen, does more to be like, yeah, this is having, like, psychological effects on these kids. Like, even though the wow cool robot is like very there and very present, they're definitely on their bullshit trying to sell you the toys. They also make it very clear that, like, yeah, Amuro is having a bad fucking time here.
Yeah, this is I'm talking more like the version that's in more modern Gundams. Like, it goes back to, like I mentioned, 4, which is kind of your starting point for the trope in Gundam, I think. But, like, I
did also watch Witch from Mercury, but I don't remember anything about it except lesbians.
Yeah.
I remember I remember how the Gundam Ariel turned a guy into chunky tomato sauce, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful. They also have a soldier that they keep remaking and then deleting once they fuck it up. That was funny, actually. I'm so sorry. That was supposed to be horrifying. I laughed my ass off.
Yes, and in Witch from Mercury, he would have been the example of this trope. But, like, in the modern Gundams, you normally have, like, this team of 3 fucked up war children. And it doesn't do the original Gundam thing of exploring how this has messed them up. It just kind of shortcuts past that. And there's normally 1 or 2 that you're supposed to feel bad for, and at least 1 that's just a raging asshole. So, like it's meeting, we're meeting that trope. And so I'm just kind of over here rolling my eyes and like, this bullshit again.
But they're gonna try and redeem, right? So I think.
Yeah, I think the thing about it just being tropey is, I think is what it really comes down to here. Because, I mean, I can compare it to older seasons of Digimon. I mean, we already made the 0-2 comparison, but we can make comparisons to, like, Original Adventure and Tamers as well. Like, Tamers is a show where some fucked up things happens to these kiddos, but, like, we just spend a lot more time, like, getting to know who the kiddos are. Like, we have half a season to get to know who Ken is, like, as the Digimon Emperor and outside of that in his regular life. And it's like, yeah, it is so much less reliant on those tropes, and therefore it feels, I don't know, it feels easier to connect with those characters, you know, and like, yeah, I do just feel like this would be like a lot more effective without that shorthand it's leaning on, you know?
I'm agreeing.
Mm-hmm.
Although you mentioned Tamers, I will say, as much as I love Beelzemon, Impmon, Tactics Team 7 is kind of just that. Impmon didn't really earn the redemption.
I disagree because, well,
He got more time to go through redemption, though.
Impmon got started on the path, but I don't feel truly earned the redemption. They started their redemption.
yeah, like, whether or not you think Juri should have forgiven Impmon for killing Leomon, like, I think it's fair to say you at least understand why Impmon did it, and, like, you can still feel sympathy for him because, like, you know that all that, the messed up shit he did came from, like, being a messed up person.
Yeah.
And you understand, like, how he got that way, and yeah, why.
Yeah, and I think that's what you're supposed to think of Granite.
Yeah.
I think that is the intention here.
It's still rushed.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but
I'm not taking their side.
I feel like I am being too...
yeah.
I feel like I'm being too negative. I will say I have been entertained by all these episodes.
I do like Granite. I think he's a funny little guy, but ultimately I like him going back to camp. I think my enjoyment of Granite is kind of as a campy character compared to Impmon, who is just a good character.
I laugh a lot at Team 7. I'm so sorry. I cannot take it seriously. I mock all three of these poor children. They are just the funny. They should put clown masks on their face.
Yes, agreed.
He was literally standing on the edge of a cliff. It's so funny. They were just like, hey, do you remember how Granite wants to die? Here's this visual reminder that's so on the nose.
Oh, you know what Digimon said? Show, don't tell. No. Show and tell.
And then tell again, and then show again, and then show in a more obvious way.
Mm-hmm.
But all in one episode.
Ludomon.
How far have we gotten in the recap? Where are we?
Ludomon evolves to Tia Ludomon.
Yep.
It's really fucking cool.
It's so cool, actually. I was hollering and hooting.
We did skip the other good part, which is Ludomon, like Ludomon is getting juiced up by Granite, and then eventually Ludomon's just losing their armor and get stripped down to the little plushy type guy inside.
Yeah,
Nakey.
Yeah, no armor Ludomon is so fucking cute. They're just a little teddy bear with little swirly eyes and a little hoodie.
And he keeps that shape. He keeps being a cute little guy afterwards.
Yeah. I was never, like, too enthusiastic about Ludomon's design, but, like, now that I know that there's just, like, a little scrungly plushie under there, I'm like, oh my god, perfect, no notes. I love my little shield guy.
It's so on the nose again, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is once again about Granite, but I'll forgive them for this one because your Digimon partner is supposed to be on the nose about what kind of person you are.
Damn, Granite's emotional armor is being broken down while Ludomon's literal armor is being broken down. Storytelling, god damn.
Yeah.
Wow. It's themes.
He does immediately evolve into something that has more armor, right?
Yeah,
that's
I did
correct.
not make any notes.
And then Reina says, like, hey, your partner literally exists to protect you. Have you not realized this yet? And Granite is like, oh shit, really? They're protecting you,
This
right?
armor dude?
Yeah. This shield guy is here to protect. And Granite is like, hold on now. You might be right about that.
It's a bit far-fetched, but I'll take it.
I don't think Granite went to school.
That is true.
No, you're probably right. He doesn't know how to read for sure.
He doesn't even know he's a trope.
I guess to go back a little bit, Naito wants Ludomon to use a big attack that will fully drain all of Granite's E-Pulse and kill him instantly. Ludomon says, nah, actually, and stops absorbing the energy. And then Naito is like, ooh, you disobeyed an order. That means Gigasmon is gonna punch you until all your armor falls off. And then Reina is like, hey, how about you don't die here, actually? How about you choose whether you live or die instead of just having someone else tell you? And Granite is like, never thought of that one before. And then Ludomon evolves into Tia Ludomon, and it's really fucking sick, and I love it, and it's good. It's bad, but it's good, and I like it. What else happens in this fucking episode?
Mr. War Crimes.
Mr. Warcrimes shows up. Prognomon is like just drilling through the entire arena. And then Kyo is just like, all right, we're outie. And Murasamemon makes, opens up another portal and everyone boogies on out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. Warcrimes, he's in his little pavilion, eating his little lunch, sipping on a little bit of tea, and then like all the red warning lights go off around him, and Naito is like, sir, they released the Epstein list.
Oh my god! They did, though. Yeah.
No, nothing would happen to him if he were on the Epstein list. We know this. What they really did is they released the list of clients who went to the auction. So Clay is like, oh shit, people with actual money and power, I'm on their bad side now. I think things are I think it's over for me.
Yeah. Oh, they also like literally exposed him for human trafficking, like publicly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
Yeah, the children in cages. There was just no good framing for that one.
Next episode. How much do we really want to go into this episode recap?
Not much really happened.
It's
a bunch of
Hotaru.
fighting.
basically the same episode as the one before it.
It's
Yeah.
a Hotaruko episode. Naito, for some reason, tells Hotaruko to go kill Granite. So, Granite is with Granite is not with Team 7. Granite is with Glowing Dawn. They're just in, like, a big abandoned mansion for some reason. Hotaruko sneaks up in the night and, just tells Shakomon to, like, put a bubble of water over his head to drown him.
Yeah.
But then when
Shakomon
he
is
actually-
like, are you sure?
Well, okay, guess I will.
Shakumon's like, yeah, this one's a real war crime, though.
Hotaruko is fine with this until Granite actually starts drowning, and she's like, oh, shit, whoops, no, stop, actually, stop.
She would load previous save file if she could, but alas, this is real life.
Yep. Naito shows up and starts fighting Kyo. Honoka, the 5-star water girl with the marine chimeramon, shows up and starts fighting Naito. Naito takes Kyo to the mirror world where they can 1v1, and Naito just says, okay, you're kind of useless to me now, but you can at least throw your body at this 5-star. Good luck, except not really good luck. You can go die for all I care. And then so Hotaruko is fighting this 5-star. Knight Kirapmon helps because Makoto does not share our opinion that this girl is irredeemable.
I'm neutral on her, to be honest.
Okay. We do get a little bit of her backstory where, like, she worked so hard and never relied on anyone and always wanted to support her family, but never got support from anyone else in return. And she got this internship at this lab, and she worked so hard at her internship that she got a stress Digimon. And then, for some reason, that made her get kicked out of school, but she still had all this student loan debt. So Mr. Warcrimes bought all her student loan debt and said, "You're my indentured servant now." And Hotaruko said, "Okay, I guess I'll do war crimes."
Yeah.
And that's
what else?
That's the backstory.
Yep.
It's so bad.
Yep. And this episode is her learning that she doesn't have to do everything herself. The end.
Yep, yeah, Glowing Dawn shows up and is like, "Don't worry, everyone is here for you. We'll help you fight the 5-star. And then Honoka does the funniest thing in the whole episode, which is just start sneezing a whole bunch, and she's like, shit, fuck. I'm allergic to this corny bullshit. Bye."
Yeah.
It's really funny.
It was funny. Yeah.
She also thinks this is camp, and I'm with her.
She's self-aware, at least.
Yeah. She's like, "Dog, I think you're playing it up too much. I think the melodrama is starting to get a little silly here." Anyway, good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff, but essentially the same episode.
Essentially the same.
With a different main character. It's good. I love a Shakomon. You will never hear me complain about that.
So
one of my favorite Digimon.
So then Glowing Dawn and Team 7 go into the mirror world somehow. Hotaruko slaps Naito, gives him the old slappy, and then Murasamemon does some really sicko shit, does like a big attack where he sheathes his sword in like black flames and like stops time for a hot second and just fucking turns Gigasmon into nothing. Just babyfies that fucker, and it's so fucking sick.
It was really cool. It's good action. I love to see it.
It's good action. Yeah, Gigasmon like makes a really big fist out of sand, and everyone is like, "Oh no, we have to get out of here." And Kyo's just like, "Nah, I'm just gonna win." And then he does.
Didn't lie. He's so cool when he's a bit murderous with it.
Oh, absolutely. I love it when he gets murderous with it.
Same. I almost like him then.
I love it when he goes, "I'm gonna punch a bitch right now" mode.
God. I hope you get to see him do an actual murder.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so cool. Despite not having a Digimon anymore, Naito just kind of like poofs out of there. Just disappears in a puff of smoke. I don't know how he did this. Don't ask me.
I think Mr. Warcrimes did it.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
What did you
I
say?
think it's Mr. War Crimes because similar things have happened with tactics before.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, could be.
It did not clock for me.
I did not see any big prognomon drills, though. It was just kind of like a swirl of sand and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just pretty much the episode. It ends on just like a still of Clay just standing in the middle of the desert, smiling to himself like, hee hee, I'm finally gonna face consequences for my actions.
Funny how that goes.
And that's the episodes. What do we think?
For all that they were silly, I had a lot of fun with these.
I did have fun with them.
They made me laugh. They were intended to make me cry, and they didn't achieve that.
Yeah.
No.
I did laugh a lot. Am I a bad person? Probably, but not as bad as these Actor 7 skits.
You have a team of 3 people that you can point to and say, I'm not as bad as them.
Yeah, I'm like, am I a bad person? And then I remember tactics, and I'm like, nah, I'm doing pretty okay actually. I've got some leeway.
This is the curve that's been established.
I didn't do any human trafficking at all this year.
Yeah, I did not condemn anyone to death.
Good.
Didn't. Not even, I don't even have to doubt if someone that I talked to is now dead. No.
Fighting to the death in an underground arena? Not today, Satan.
Not today. God.
Anyway.
They mean it. This anime means this as redemption. But the fight scenes were actually good, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get bored with fight scenes, but I was hyped for these.
Yeah. Beatbreak looks really nice.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It gets pretty nutty with the animation.
Yeah. And it was good to have some... I love it when an anime takes the attention away from the actual main character and just dedicates a full episode to someone else. I am looking directly at Naruto the anime when I say this, because there's nothing I hate as much as an anime that puts their main character as the focus of every single episode.
Yeah, for real. Looking at you, Digimon Adventure 2020.
I got 3 episodes into that one.
That is the perfect length to get into 2020. Just stop after episode 3. It's not going to get better than that.
Is that where they crucify
That is the one where they crucify Gabumon, yes.
Yes. That's clearly peak. It doesn't get much better than that. That is where you stop, yeah.
Just like Ultraman.
That's right. Yeah, with Beatbreak, though, it's getting into all this, like, dark, serious subject matter, but it's doing it in a really funny way, which is probably not intended. Oops. Oopsie for them.
But good for us.
Yeah, I kind of am just waiting for the next arc, which I've been doing since about halfway through this one.
You're real for that. Yeah, we'll see what the next one has in store for us. Maybe the next villain will be more interesting than Mr. Well, yeah, I was about to say more interesting than Mr. War Crimes, and I'll say it. Mr. War Crimes wasn't that interesting. He was just kind of funny. Just kind of a funny evil guy. Not a whole lot more to him than that. He's Mr. War Crimes. What can you say?
He's Mr. War Crimes.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think that about covers it for this episode.
Now I gotta watch the next one.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I saw some reactions to it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Apparently Kyogo's nutty in this next one.
Oh,
Also,
maybe I'll have to change my name to Kyo did a lot of things wrong, and I love him for that.
hell yeah. Yeah. Also, in the card game news, we did get the reveal for of Murasamemon's ultimate level form as the level 6 for the new starter deck. So I'm not sure if that form shows up in this episode, but it's probably coming soon, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it explicitly does not. That is how they introduced it, that here is a guy who hasn't been in the show yet. And,
Okay.
And at that point, the show had already aired that day. So, yeah, so we know he wasn't in it yet. I'm going to guess probably next week.
I'm just like, thank you, Koki, for drawing a gigantic cat man with 4 titties.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, the thing that laid me out laughing last night watching Digimon Con was when they did a thing with the voice actors of all the Digimon from Beatbreak, and they were asking them, what is your favorite thing about the Digimon you play? And Murasamemon, his actor, just drew his legs and feet with an arrow pointing towards them. And I was like, oh, we know who the real freak is.
Legend.
I thought the arrow was pointing towards the feet, but it was that he really liked digitigrade legs. But I was like, oh, what the heck?
That's beautiful. I love that. This podcast is for the Noisepace.xyz network. Thank you, Matt GameCube, for allowing us to kick up our feet here with our digitigrade legs.
Thanks.
We have a Discord server. It's linked in the show notes. Go there. Say hi. Tell us about your OCs. You legally have to.
Yeah. Disappearances.
We also have a podcast called Check Out This Guy, which is also on the same Discord server. So, you know. I'm on a podcast called The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine. Season 1 is coming so soon.
Me too.
They haven't announced it yet, but they're very close. They've released a short preview of episode 2, and y'all should be very hyped for it.
I am super hyped.
Any other plugs that we usually do?
Yeah. By the time this episode goes up, it'll be too late, but I will drop that I wrote 2 cards for a Fire Emblem Oracle deck that you can get by donating at least, I think it's $5 to a charity of your choice, and then you get the print file for the complete Oracle deck for Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is cool. And everything else I may or may not have done, you can't prove anything, is findable on my website, oikawa.be.
Hell yeah.
I think that's a podcast.
I have that website. That is a podcast.
Think it is.
Yeah. Don't do anything Team 7 would do.
That's
Good
right.
night.
Until next time, Digimon is for the
perverts.
Digimon is for the gays.
Goodbye, darlings.
It is so long I forgot.